Alright, there's been many points that were made. And one point was that by thinking that in this way, you're actually you're in a never-ending circle. There was two people, one by Indie Dork and one by this other man that it's Cat Pit 1170. Okay, and basically Cat Pit 1170 is an amateur physicist, and he's saying that there is no time. Time is all collapsed in the moment of now, and everything is connected in this moment. And Indie Dork is saying that, like, you have to be able to, like, go in a circle and like understand all concepts. And I agree with this. You have to understand both the concept that we're here and that we're not here. And another point was made by another artist, and they said that, like, just by waking up, okay, just by living your life, that Sean Mason, lol, laugh out loud, Sean Mason, laugh out loud, he pointed out that all of us understand or believe that we're living a human experience. All of us, and we do. And the reason why this is because we go to bed and then we wake up, and if nothing is true but everything is true, then we gonna wake up no matter what, right? And so therefore it's a whole paradox within itself. It's a paradox that is unexplainable but explainable, and that's what we're living in. Is a duality. And we have to find the circle, and we have to thrive on going around in the circle to really get anywhere as far as thought and consciousness is. Because otherwise we're on one side and we're only completing half the circle, and then we stop and we go back and we start and we do the half circle again. Do the half circle again. And we have to complete the circle. We have to become the circle. We have to know that everything is duality. Everything. So that means that God and the devil exist, but at the same time it's a third dimensional existence. It's a duality existence, because good, bad is duality. Black, white is duality. Everything in this existence is duality. And so we have to understand that duality before we can ever move past that there is time, but there isn't time. And so like I said, it hurts whenever I see people and they have their video responses and it's planned out and they know what they're going to say before they're going to say it, and it's not in the now moment. That's in a past moment whenever they were having a thought of these things. And it's fine. It's fine for their existence, for their growth. But we have to understand that it's beyond that. We have to understand that it just is. And we don't exist, but we do exist. And that's what we have to understand before we can go anywhere, before we can do anything, before we can understand anything. We misunderstand so much, but we misunderstand it trying to understand it. It's a paradox, but it's nothing more than that. It's nothing more than just duality. So I was transcribing to a friend earlier today, and I was like, I hate all this existence. I hate it. I simply hate it, because people are people. I'm not, but then I was like, I love everything. I love the people. I love this existence. I love being here. But I hate it all. Life and death is the same thing. Life and death is duality. We know life, and we're getting to know death, and that has taken 6,000 years to know, because death is a very hard concept to know. Life is easy. I mean, shit, we're here, we're alive. But death, whenever we're gone, that's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother, paradox within itself. Now, do I think God exists? No, not the term God. I think creation exists, and so therefore destruction exists, and that's our universe or our dimension at this point. But that doesn't mean we can't move past that dimension. And whenever we hear things like, "Oh, you're doing what the creator desires, or all creator wants, or whatever," at the same time we're doing what all the destroyer wants, all the destroyer desires, and that's the physical realm. And so it's like, I believe that those other things out there, but I don't necessarily believe. You can't look at the creator or the destroyer as anything, because it's so unfathomable. You can't. How can you believe God exists? It's so unfathomable. It's so out there that how can you even completely believe it? And if God does exist, why would He, whenever He creates and destroys, they create and destroy, why would He want you to just create and not destroy? Wouldn't it make sense for us to understand what we are and what we are in, to understand both concepts? Because apparently that's what that is. Both concepts, all in one. The Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end. The life and death. Isn't that what it's about? I don't know how long or how many videos this will take, but thank you for listening.